Say, for sure. Let me do a little Outrun while we're waiting. Actually, I don't know if Outrun is going to emulate properly. We'll see.
Get ready.
Okay, looks like it is going to emulate properly, which is good. I'm not sure what the there is a low and a high gear in this, isn't there? There we go. It's an all-time best racing game. It's my favorite. Everything about it is solid gold. The music, the graphics. Turned too early there. Oh. Your next Coco pack? All right, man. Hey, when you come over for Amigathon, well, I'll drop off. We'll do the drop. I'll drop off the drive in your car at some point. Man. Yeah, I actually have. I'm gonna try this one more time. And we'll play some Outrun, I think it's Outrun Europe or something like that. It's whatever the PS2 game is.
Get ready.
Make sure that you tell Curtis about that. That'll make you a star in the Coco community. I don't know if the Coco community knows anything about CoinOps, but that might turn them on to it. Oh yeah, man. You're sort of you're one of the key developers in the Coco scene now. I mean, you're right up there with Marantez and the rest of those guys. I mean, Marantez makes a game, big deal. You're the one that's bringing the Coco to all these platforms where it's never been before. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't take Aaron long to branch out and become a member of other podcast teams. He knows where the talent is. It's all with him. All right, I'm horrible. Can't even make it to the first checkpoint. You really, I mean, it's not an easy game. All right. So we'll go over to Turbo. Okay, we'll do Turbo next. We won't leave the arcade, but we will try out that other Outrun game. So Turbo, going back in time. Turbo is even before pole position, I believe, isn't it, Aaron? I think I had the opportunity to buy a Turbo sit-down cabinet. Oh man, Mario Kart 8's on here. That's wacky. That doesn't look like Mario Kart 8. That looks like Turbo. Oh, do you want Turbo Outrun? Or do you want just Turbo, Aaron? Just Turbo, okay. Oh shoot. Let me tell you things I don't like about CoinOps, and that's using the analog stick for navigation. All right. Here we go. Okay. So this is a lot like that Coco game that we played where you have the cars past deal. Oh my gosh. What was that thing doing? You got changing scenery. Very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm on the side of a destroyer. This is wacky. This is a wacky game. I have not played this before. I thought that I had, but what I was looking at was something different. Alright, coming up on the finish. Oh, coming up. Ambulance. Gotta avoid that. In the tunnel? You go everywhere in this game. You can see the world. Some snow tire action. Did you know in Norway, every car is sold with snow tires as like part of the purchase price? That was something I learned from Amiga Ireland. I don't know how it works in your other Scandinavian countries. Maybe this was... Oh, shoot. Maybe this... Oh, man. That looks nice. Maybe this wasn't the cab that I saw at the auction. It was getting no action at all. Nobody wanted anything to do with it. So it might have been a turbo because like you said, there's mechanical elements. My ranking is great. Man, I need to get rid of that thing. It's because I've got Steam open. I don't know. This is the accelerator. Did I click out of it or something? Who knows? That's interesting. You know, I used to have a diesel car, Frodo, and the old diesel cars used to have the glow plug to help them get started in the cold. My diesel didn't need that, but people always said when they found out that I had a diesel, they inquired about that. So yeah, that's cool. Old turbo. All right, now let's go right over to the PS2. My one gripe with this is that there's not a faster way to move through the systems. It does take a while to get where you're going. And then when you hit the wrong button, it takes you right back to the beginning. See you, Mitsuyama. Thanks, man. I'll see you on Friday on the stream. All right. Yeah, it's a really cool game, Aaron. I don't know what I want here. We'll go with that. Should probably, no, doesn't matter. All right. Let's try Outrun. It's weird. All right.
Get ready.
Does it look? Is it pretty much the same game, Don? Cool. Yeah, PSP got a lot of great ports. Very underrated. I don't know if it's an underrated system, but it's a very good system. Whoa. Man, this looks great. You got the rival. It reminds me of Chase HQ. All right, I'll go the easy way. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm amazed at how good PS2 games look upscaled. You know, I'm playing this on a 4K display, and I mean, this looks great. It looks great. Like your girlfriend waving. See, 2006, the year this came out, what was I doing? This is my first year teaching. Well, if it was 2000, depends on when it was. 2006, I had moved to Newport News, Virginia, which is a city nearby Virginia Beach. And I was contemplating a move to South Korea. So I moved in 2007. So I was teaching elementary school general music at the elementary school that Michael Vick went to, which if you're not from America, you probably don't know who that is. But he is a former quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I believe later on in his career he went to the Falcons. He was embroiled in controversy because he got involved in a dogfighting ring and went to prison because of it. But apparently, he turned his life around. He was a fantastic quarterback, one of the best ever. Oh, man. You got a break in this game. You can't just let it ride. Still, I'm doing much better than I did on the arcade version in terms of playtime.
Checkpoint. How far are you going to take me?
I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that this is a, I also wonder if I have, whoa.
Are you going to give up?
Very Crazy Taxi-esque. I'm also curious as to why they made button accelerate and not the trigger. Maybe this was right at that time period where that was starting to transition over. Although in a Crazy Taxi, I believe the trigger is the accelerator on the Dreamcast.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Michael Vick. That's what I'm talking about, Frodo. I used to teach at the school where he went to elementary school. Magruder Primary School. I think this is the end of the road.
Time over.
Man, I did pretty well though. I'll take it. My girlfriend is not happy. Hey, and the buttons match up when I'm playing PlayStation, so that makes me happy. We'll save that on the old memory card. All right, and now I believe that this is a system that is not properly configured for CoinOps You can't get out of it in the normal way. I think I actually have to Alt F4 out of here. All right, so now we'll go back. Any other requests? You're probably right, Dunk. We got it all thanks to Aaron. Aaron put this thing together. He's been working side by side with Brittany Pears for years, putting this CoinOps for PC package out. I like Twin Bee. We can play Twin Bee while we think about what to do next. Mr. Driller. Okay, we'll do it. I'm a fan. You got a Mr. Driller for your Wonder Swan, right? Right, Frodo? Where are we at here? We got further to go. Down here by the Mr. Dews. Yeah, it's not too new anymore. 1999. 20 years ago? 21 years ago? Yeah, I don't want that. I want that. All right, here we go. I can tell you this. Playing with the analog stick, I would rather be playing with the joystick. Ah, no. Yeah. It's all relative for sure. I'm gonna jump in here and change this game's controls. All right. Oh no, no! I should have gone left. This is a great game. It's sort of like almost like a new retro style of game, you know. I would think, you know, Puzzle Bobble is very similar to this, you know, in that it takes things from it's sort of a throwback, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's great. It's almost like a puzzle game in reverse, because the blocks are already there and you're dropping yourself down on them. The music's also great. Oh! Horrible picks. I finished at like +6. So, but my rule for this go round is no do-overs. Whoa, jeez. What I get is what I get. If I try and actually improve my score, it just increases my frustration when I see the final tallies. So we'll try it again next week. I ran into a lot of problems with the water in this one, in this last round. How did your rest of your Tomb Raider stream go, Pix? Oh shoot, I was just about to say it, man, I should have grabbed that air. Now the air is gone. There we go. Oh! That's awesome. Yeah, the Tomb Raider it came along at a time that I was not really into playing modern video games, and so I never got into it. That sort of late 90s area was, I didn't play a lot of games at all. It wasn't until about a year, I'd say 2000 is when I really started to get majorly into the retro scene. But 98, 99, I wasn't really playing a lot of video games. All right, Mr. Driller, good game. I'll put my name in. All right, thank you, Frodo. I didn't look good the way that my desktop flashed like that. That led me to believe that something may be amiss. We'll do that. Mug smashers. When you think about the amount of time that it took to do this front end, you've got, not only do you have the the marquees, but also that beautiful high-res artwork in the back. It's very nice, very impressive. Anybody else have any, man, I kind of want to play some NBA Jam.
Welcome to NBA Jam.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change the controls again. Shoot, block. Let's see, we'll make that, do that, and let's go for that. Okay. So I believe that I was always the Knicks in this game. With Patrick Ewing. He's a good guy.
Tonight's matchup, Knicks versus Mavericks.
Wow, that is insane, Pixels.
Here's the tip. Ewing is the leader. Harper. No good. Harper. Jams it in.
Oh.
Harper.
Now I played a lot of this on the Super Nintendo,
Ewing.
and this was the classic example of rubber banding, where if you're playing a two-player game, you cannot get, you physically just, if you get too far ahead, nothing will drop. Oh, I'm off the screen? Okay. Did you guys play a lot of this in the arcade? Was this a big hit over in Europe? Come on for 3. No. Yeah, I remember seeing this in arcades. Actually, I think I saw the tournament edition, which had the big heads in the arcades. I don't know if I ever saw the original in there. Oh my gosh. Shoot it. Nice. What's the first arcade game you remember playing, Frodo? Those are still my favorite arcade games picks. I went to a Dave & Buster's recently, and none of what they had on offer was appealing to me except for the old physical throw the ball through the hoop game. Centipede. The Centipede Arcade 1-Up cabinet is actually, you know, if I was going to get one of those, well, I guess I've got to point up to continue. That would be the one that I'd want. Just because the trackball is so unique. It's hard to emulate. Although you can get USB trackballs, so nothing's really that hard to emulate. But. Yeah, you were sort of in the right place at the right time for sure, Frodo, being older than even Aaron. You were there and you had money. So Aaron was there, he just didn't have any money because he was a kid. Oh, man, hesitated. Yeah, we had some arcades like that too, Pix, which I appreciated because those games were always cheaper. You know, I'd play anything if it was only a quarter. And where we went camping. There was a lodge where they had a pole position, and I think probably a Miss Pac-Man. And so that was a lot of my experience was playing those older games. But I think in West Virginia, you know, the arcades and bowling alleys and places, they held on to their old games longer than most. There were still a lot of like, you know, late 80s games in there well into the 90s. I don't think I've had the lead yet in this game. Oh, until now. No! Spoke too soon. All right, just got to drain a 3 real quick. And that's a 2, and that's blocked. Man. The computer is taking control. I should not have jinxed it. I think it's Dominique Wilkins. And don't know who that is. It's too bad, Pix. Did your family go to a holiday camp growing up? Was it like Tommy? Same thing for you, Dunk. Did your family go to like a designated holiday camp? I know that was like a thing in England, but I don't know when that was. If that was just like a 50s and 60s thing, or if that continued on into the 80s and the 90s. Give me a 3. Come on. Ugh. One more quarter to go. Hey, Megabong. Oh no. Oh, sorry guys. You know, I was talking and talking and talking, and I was like, boy. What happened there? I don't have my window set correctly, so I can't see my OBS thing. Yeah, so speaking of holiday camps, please tell me your answers. Alright, tied up. Come on. It's where we need to make it happen, guys. Nice. All I need to do is hit a 3. Come on, Ewing. Nice. Oh. Come on. Oh, okay. A holiday house? Just like renting a, it is like a cabin, right? Come on. Fall. Alright, just gotta maintain it. It's alright, get this re. Come on. That's it. That's it. Oh, man, that was fun. All right, let's check it out. Let's check out the chat now that I can concentrate. Self-catering. Yeah, the concept of caravan camping has never really appealed to me. I mean, because like, especially in the UK, like looking at, you know, of course my frame of reference for everything is UK television, but the like the small caravans, like the super tiny ones, like just like being cramped up in a week of that, like I don't see the fun in that. Of course, I'm not a big tent camping guy either, even though I did it for years and years and years in the Boy Scouts. But yeah, like having a small caravan with no amenities. I would rather just stay in a hotel and go out and about during the day, or stay in a cabin. Like you guys. Yeah, like Father Ted, exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just getting out and being in a new environment. That's as much as anything else. Even if you're staying somewhere that's not great, at least it's different. This is a kind of a cool attract mode. I've never watched this before. Stay in school. Don't be a fool. Yeah, no kidding, Frodo. Let's see. How can I escape? I have to do that. There we go. Raise that up there. Wow. So a static caravan. So I mean, like, what is the size of one of these things, Pix? I wonder what happens if I do this. Yeah, that's what I really need to do, is just get that to stay on top. I need to download an application that allows me to put a window on top, like always on top sort of thing. And again, my MAME appears to have crashed. That's okay. Let's get rid of it. But yeah, this tournament edition, that's the one that I saw the most. I've never seen hang time before. I guess that is a maximum hang time. It's got Rodman in it. Neo Mr. Do is frightening on many levels. I'm not a fan of Neo Mr. Do, although I do like the other Mr. Do's. I guess Arcade Classics is just old games. $25 by 10 foot. Oh, okay. So that's not nearly the same as like the Father Ted caravan, where it's literally just like one bedroom with like a sink or something like that. So not quite so bad. Oh, okay. So I mean, we would just call this, we wouldn't even call this a caravan, we would call it a trailer, and so yeah, that is, I could live in a place like that full time, let alone camp in one. So yeah, no kidding, Dunk. Mobile caravan. Ah, okay, and then this is a static caravan. I got it. See, you're turning me on to the lingo there. All right. Let's see. There is no. You know what? Let's check out. What do we got here in the Amstrad console? There's a Panza kickboxing. Barbarian. Okay, not a whole lot of stuff. Crazy Cars 2 is here. Oh, it's not Crazy Cars 2, at least not the one that I know. Okay, we'll probably have better luck with just the normal Amstrad. A lot of Amstrad stuff here. I'm curious about what the if there is a Paperboy clone for the Amstrad and what that is like. There's Old Mummy, that Spectrum favorite. Looks better than the Spectrum version. Nope, there's not. The ping pong looks pretty good. I think it's similar to the C64. Burning rubber on the GSX 4000. All right, try it out. Nice title screen. All right. This may not be configured correctly. I've never attempted a... Oh, that was something. Let's see if I got keyboard controls here. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I've got accelerate, and I think that locked up the thing. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we are with keyboard controls here. Now, when was this thing released? What year? $1990. Okay. And so I guess this was trying to compete with the. Was this a machine that was, because the original Amstrad obviously was inferior to the, well, I don't want to even say that. I mean, what was this machine designed to compete with? Because the Amstrad, the normal Amstrad, was already competing with the C64. Was this supposed to be just like a, you know, just a strictly console C64 sort of thing? I think that this, you know, the feel that I get from this Amiga Bong is a totally Lynx feel. If you were to tell me that this was a Lynx game, I would believe you, because this the way the sprites look, the way things are drawn, just reminds me of the way that things look like on the Lynx. With the Master System, okay. Yeah, the problem is if this was trying to compete with the Master System, I don't know. We'll take a look at the Master System in a second, and see if we can find a comparable title, because I want to see how. The big thing here is just the way that as the sprites scale, they don't really scale. That's the problem. Stuff just sort of pops up, and it's not really consistent. That is a pretty cool flip animation, though. I'll give it that, for sure. It's a shame there's no background music. This game could really benefit from some. Come on. I think that the this particular console is quite rare, isn't it? Isn't this kind of a valuable console? Yeah, I think for 1990, this is not looking great. Even for an 8-bit machine. It definitely has that chunky. Everything is just chunky. You know. Ooh. Okay, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's see. I could have used that while we were playing. Where's that music at? Okay, let's look at the Master System. It's the FM Towns. We'll get there. And let's just look at some racing games. Battle Outrun. Let's go Outrun, just normal Outrun. Okay, so that's not as desirable as I thought, Fruta. Oh, I need to set the start button too. Wow, within a few weeks. Okay, so, you know, the things that I notice are that with Outrun, there's less going on. There's less cars on the track. I would say that the scaling is about the same. Things are kind of jumpy, but the smoothness is the difference. The smoothness and the sense of speed. You really feel like you're driving in this game. And of course the music, there's no question, but your car is rendered better, I would say. It just looks, it's drawn better. And that may be more of a function of the artist in charge of putting this together. But like, see that flickering? The flickering is no good. I think a lot of people would agree that the Master System version of Outrun is better than the Amiga version. The Amiga version being the infamous worst port on the system by many accounts. Yeah, I mean it's definitely not arcade perfect, as you can tell by the flickering, but it's pretty good, pretty good. And then they got a port of Outrun Europa, which doesn't look great. Since we're here, why don't we compare California games? Push the wrong button. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Dunk. The font sort of looks like Last Ninja. Ah, who cares?